Time. On a planet called Earth, two competitors will enter. One will leave victorious. Nickel City X-Wing. The game starts now.
Welcome back to Nickel City X-Wing, everybody. We've got a Game 2 banger for you. Let me change the names. There we go. All right, before you bet, betting is open, but before you bet, on the overlay, the TTO hasn't updated to allow Separatist fire sprays yet. So that ship is actually not Darth Maul, but Zam Wessel with Count Dooku, Dark One probe droids, Slave One title, and a Boba Fett gunner. So that is what the scimitar icon is. And while we're here, we got two Geonosian prototypes. One, both with sync laser cannon, both with the repulsive stabilizers and Kraken. And the overlay is right on the resistance side. So who you got? Death Ray and Han Solo? Or perhaps you believe in Zam? And while they're setting dials, let's take a look at the resistance side. We've got Han Solo with Trick Shot, Leia Organa, Suppressive Gunner, False Transponder Codes, a shield upgrade, and Death Ray with Patience, Rose, Corsella, Finn, shield upgrade, and Ray's Millennium Falcon title. Yeah, they were talking pre-match how Patience Ray might be the new thing in on Ray. Maybe that's the new how do you do, if you will. And we are set. It's gonna and forward and calculate from the prototypes and Zam 3 bank, and that means that Pim has initiative. Right, 1 bank and it clears the debris, not by much, but it clears. And Han 2 forward. Taking a focus. Han checks. Nothing. We will probably get a dark one here. No condition card on Zam goes off. Kraken keeps, calculates, and Zam will launch a Dark One probe. And Zam's gonna hook that in. It looks like Death Ray might be the primary target here. And some big bets coming in. Two thick Falcons versus a very versatile list with potential double taps. Synced laser cannons, my favorite of the new upgrades. I like them. Damn it, Greg, where are the A-Wing? Yeah, it's a Ray Wing. You said Ray Wing, right? Did I mishear you? Yellow Jacket betting it all on himself. Karma gets him when he plays Among Us. Is that what happens? Among Us is like my payment for how much crap I talk about A-Wings here. I'm gonna say, hey, if you want to be part of the community, why not join our Discord? Love to have you. Exclamation point Discord. If you haven't given us a follow, why not give us a follow? Or if you're feeling spicy, why not go ahead and subscribe? You don't have to, but you know, it's nice. For the lazy. That would 100% be me. Just in time. Lord Ebar, what's up? Haven't seen you in a minute. How's it going? Welcome back. Vote resistance. Been a crazy life. Well, hopefully it's not over yet. And it continue being a little crazy. So I'm interested to see how far Han Solo goes here. I wouldn't hate to see a big bang. Let's get that side arc and set up a turn next. Maybe come in from behind on Zam. Rey, if she does get to engage here, it's because Zam kind of wanted it. Zimatique says, I did some tests. It's the Slave 1 title that's messing with the overlay. If you remove it, fire spray shows up as expected. Right. So let's test that theory out. Sure enough. So red is the one with Kraken. So just pretend that the Slave 1 title is currently on Zam. Looks like the card got signed and the probe droid moves forward. Are you trying to bet here, Lord? Exclamation point, bet 1 and then the nickels. No, it didn't work. 100%. Gotta follow the... And looks like red moves and opens the repulsor stabilizers, and red will lock Han Solo, and that will jam Han. Wait, why is that jam? Why is that jam Han? But that's on Zam. Oh, okay. Yeah. My bad. All right. My bad. Sorry. So false transponder codes on Han jams the lock off a red. Little bits config, and we'll also go for a lock, and we'll take it back onto Han. Sam, one forward, focus. I think they're probably good if you combine them with Jabba the Hutt. Rey, 2 forward. And a focus. And Han's gonna sloop. And it's gonna layer this into a white sloop. And Han will also focus. Han will measure. Just out. Nothing from Sam here. Kraken allows the calculates to stay. And we're going to get a second DRK probe droid launch. That's right. We do have a hyperspace holiday hoedown this Saturday. This Saturday is supposed to be a holiday get together on one side of my family, but we'll see if it's happening. It doesn't seem like a good idea. Especially when there's an 80-plus-year-old grandmother involved. Nabi, I'll let you know. I think it probably will be. I have to sort some things out with my family and see what's happening. Usually we start right around 10 a.m. Denku. Tournaments, that is. It is a hyperspace tournament. Just a good old-fashioned hyperspace tournament. If you are interested, send me a message. I'll get you the info. Condition from Zam going to be assigned. Right, side slips. And we'll take a lock on the Ray. Yellow also side slips. And takes the lock on Ray. Zam one banking. Rebel Maverick, thank you so much. He doesn't have his other, so these are reference cards for him. He's got 2 extra cards set to the side so we can look at them and then just pull one from his deck. He also gave the client ones. And here's Gray coming in. Ray, I like where Ray, I mean, Ray's taking shots, but you've got a banger on Zam right now. I might consider just taking that lock. And it's going to be a target lock on the Zam. On. 2 banks. Trying to get that trick shot. We'll take a focus. And it looks like we're about to get shots here. Range 3 can be chosen obstructed. You can choose. There's 2 lines, so one of them is obstructed, one isn't, so you're allowed to choose. This is going to be 4-on-4. And Han rolls. This is going to be 4 hits with the focus. Hot take, but spend that focus. 4 hits. Sam. Sam will also spend the focus and take 1 shield. Sam reveals the card. Sam recovers the charge, but will not take a lock. Sam, range 2 on to Ray. Sam. And Boba Fett allows for the conversion. Ray is going to defend. And the roll. The blank. Ray can spend a force. No, you can't do that. So Ray takes 2. Now Ray gets to return the favor. Sam at range 2. He already took a target lock. No need to rose the blank. This is going to be 3 dice from Ray, plus the Finn blank. Ray rolls. Spend the target lock. And it's going to spend the lock on the 2 blanks. Have a look. And hit crit. Spends a... Imagine you spend a force and reacquire your lock. So, hit crit. So he Dooku's an evade, and that'll pay off. And Wessel will take 2 shields after he Dooku's the evade. And now the synced laser cannon shots are going to come in. And on this turn, Zam is allowed to acquire a lock and recovers the charge. Reg, obstructed range 3 synced laser cannon shot. And the roll. And Red does get 2 rerolls. No worries, you had an eye and 2 blinks. And the rerolls. You spend the calc. Spends the calculate, and Ray will get 3. You get a 3rd naturally. And still can't find it. And so Ray's going to take 2. Just 2 shields. Just 2 shields. Those 2 hits. Now yellow. Sync laser cannon from yellow. Not obstructed. 2 rerolls. And that's 3 hits. No range bonus because of the calculate, but Ray does get an evade. Takes 2 damage. Ray down to 6, and that's going to be half points in on Ray. Sync laser cannon is so good. Who is the client? The client is the client. I don't know. I don't know anything other than that, really, if I'm being honest. Sync laser cannon is so good. It's my favorite of the new upgrades. We go back to dials, but we do have a scoring update.
The score now is hopefully the client 0.
Thanks, Gerg. Yeah, it's against the rules of the creed to discuss the client. I would never in a million years break the rules. I'm a law-abiding citizen. So Han is, I want to say out of the fight, but out of the fight. And Ray is pretty trapped right now. The one thing Ray's got going for her is that Zam will have to move first. But Zam's going to get a double tap next turn, most likely. And these synced laser cannons are still no joke. So it looks like forcing the trick shot from Han kind of cost a good avenue into this fight. I don't know where Ray can go. Got a homie for flight school, Nickel City X-Wing. Much excite. Won't be tonight, but sometime this week for sure. That's awesome. You guys play squadrons and you're looking to get better. Ando is very good, and he wants to teach you. Maybe he could sloop and have Leia make it white. Yeah, you could sloop and have Leia make it white, but one hard from Zam to the left kind of blocks the sloops, doesn't it? And the card is assigned. Probe's not moving. And the prototypes, one forwarding to victory. Zam is going to 2 bank and boost, but the boost fails. So the sloop would clear now. Give a nice little banger onto Zam. Ray going fast. That is stressful. Could still boost. Will boost forward. It's going to be 2 stress. It's going to be 2 stress. Unless you spend Leia. On the 1 forward. Yeah, he did. He made it white with Leia. On good measure. Does have a range 3 obstructed banger onto Zam. On rolls. It hit crit. No reason not to spend this. So, suppressive gunner, and Zam will take the deplete. Of course he would. You're not getting a great shot anyway. And Zam, three great evades there. And the card revealed. And we get you better mean business. So this is going to be a bonus attack on Han. It's depleted. So this is 2 versus depleted. Sorry, too many dice. And blanks out. Deplete goes away. And then Han for the actual attack, not the bonus. Hit crit. On now. Has a focus. And 1 shield down onto Han. Right now. Range 2 onto Zam. So 2 versus 2. And you should have a force. Ray has a lock. So 2 hits. And we'll spend the blank with Rose to recover the row. And Dookuing an evade. And takes 1. So Zam, shields down. And Orlando, thank you so much for the resub. Appreciate it, buddy. 2 dice from red. 1 hit. We'll get a reroll. Stays 1 hit. Ray. And Ray will spend a force, take nothing. Yellow now. This is again range 2. 2 dice. 1 hit. Reroll. Stays 1. Ray. And Ray evades. Well done by Ray there. Kraken will keep the calculates. They are so good, Rebel. They are just so good. Did the box get moved? All right, there we go. What do you think about blue too hard for Ray? Does it fit? Oh, man. Yeah, I think it fits. Sloop will not fit. No way for Sloop. But I think the too hard will fit with Corcella. Too hard. See, the thing you got to remember about the too hards on the medium base ship is part of that too hard curve is up in the ship already. So it's not like, it's not as far as you think. Of course, he's going to do that and it's going to end up not fitting. So. Yeah, so you too hard. You can boost if you want. I mean, either way, I think you're getting sync laser cannoned here, but we'll see. System phase, Zam card. Rogue droids will stay. Oh, 3 hard. And we'll flip stabilizers. Red. 3 hard. And calc, flip, stabilizers. Sam is gonna Talon roll. And that fits. And it's gonna make it backwards. And Zam takes the stress. Ray now. And Han will Leia the too hard. I think you probably just focus here and try to tank as many shots as you can. This is where the HMPs are so good. They're just too harding to the right next turn with the side slip, and it's going to be good. But Ray will rotate. And that is stressful on the Resistance Falcon. On 1 Banks. And I think he probably got a boost here, yeah? But he'll just focus. on measures. No shots. But he's gonna shoot a probe. You know, why not? Four, three. And the probe will die. No points for that, but hey, feels good. Zam now, range 3. Onto Ray, unobstructed. For 1-2. Does have a target lock. And Ray pulls the evade, takes 1. Ray down to 5. Ray now. You risk the double tap from Zam. Gonna take the range 2 onto yellow. Not gonna risk the double tap. This is gonna be a good 3 versus 1 shot. No fin. And Blanks could rose this. And nothing. Red now, synced laser cannon shot coming up. Range 3. And we're gonna get a Dooku, and it's gonna Dooku a crit. And spends a calculate for a hit crit after Dooku changes an eyeball to a crit. And Ray gonna have to spend a force. Does spend it. It's gonna be hit crit onto Ray. That crit is a damaged sensor array. She's not gonna be able to get her arc flipped back into front. Synced laser cannon range 2 now from yellow. And spends the calculate for 3 hits. Ray will roll. And gets the evade. Ray lives on 1 for now. We'll see about the Zam condition. So Zam reveals. And Zam will spend 2 charges for a bonus and the kill. With a target lock available. 2 hits. Ray needs natties. Ray gets 1. Ray dies. Han versus the world.
The score now, in 100, the client 0.
So Han, down a shield, has a lot of work to do. People regretting their bets. You didn't believe in the HMP with the SLC. And now it's going to cost you. Or is it? Can Han pull this back? You've seen crazier things. Looks like we're good to go. Sam will assign cards. And the probe moves to keep it more in range of Han. Yup. Side slips. Takes the target lock on Han. Red. Also side slips. Takes the lock onto Han. Thanks, Rebel Maverick. Han coming in fast. Han could boost here. Probably give himself an obstructed shot while simultaneously avoiding fire. And that is exactly what we're going to get. It is stressful, but he does have Leia for one focus conversion. And here it is, range 2 obstructed, 4 versus 3. On rolls. 3 hits. See if we get a Dooku spend here. Gonna spend Dooku for an evade. Won't come into play, but Zam will take a damage. And let's see if Zam revealed the right card. And it is You Should Thank Me, so Zam will get a lock and a charge back. And no return shots here. We're back to dials. So that does bring half points on Zam. And let's go to Gerg.
Score now is 146.
Thanks, Gerg. We got about 33 minutes left. Han's not in the worst position in the world, but there's really no great position for Han right now. And he's about to enter an area of the board with not a lot of obstructions. Not being able to focus down Zam or get Rey off with a couple bangers on Zam early is kind of hurting him here. Probe droid moves. Red tries the 2 hard bumps. Yellow tries the 2 hard bumps. And Zam will 1 bank. And Zam will set up for next turn and boost. On 2 banking in. Relieve stress. Thinking about an action. And it looks like Han's going to target lock. Has red, has yellow. And it's going to take a target lock in onto red. Han's got a range 2 shot onto the red HMP. This is 3 versus 1. Here's the roll. 1 hit, 2 eyes. Has Leia for 1 conversion, but will spend the target lock on one of these dice. And it stays an eye. And we'll spend Leia for 2. And we'll spend 1 for Suppressive Gunner. That's going to be 2 shields on red with a deplete. Red. Sync laser cannon, range 2 onto Han. So this is 2 versus 1. Hit crit natties. And Han will take 2. 1 shield left. Firestorm Squadron Firecast. I would love to. Love to hang out with you guys. Dooku a crit here. It's not going to matter though. And he's going to re-roll network game. It's going to stay hit crit. Yeah, definitely. Just hit me up on Discord, man. Would love to join you guys. And Han will take a shield and a hull and that. See what the crit is. That crit, it's a direct. Because of course it is. All right, we are back to dials. So I'm expecting some banks or a bank turn right now from these HMPs to just get as much coverage from their 180 arcs as they can. Han, I think the best bet is probably a 3 bank. Leave open the option of a boost to try and get maybe some more shots on Zam. Although it's always so tricky firing against Zam, right? Because you know, the double tap, it's scary. Although Zam currently only has 1 charge, so your next shot's free if he doesn't regen. So we'll see. Either way, Han's trying to do a little damage before he goes poof. I think at this point, with only 6 hull left, to ask him to pull off the 5, 11, 19, 6 versus 19 hull with a 1 agility ship. It's a bit much to ask. But you gotta do your best to make it a game. Or have fun with it. You know, I'm not gonna tell you how to play. I have flown a ship off the board on purpose, and not on purpose, many a time. So this match brought to you by Diet Snapple Peach Tea. Still good. Here's your Snapple fact for game 2. Cranberries are sorted for ripeness by bouncing them. All right. You can tell if cranberries are ripe by how bouncy they are. I didn't know that. True, head on into the fire and go. Is a bump the worst thing to happen to Han here? You too hard and just say, hey, oh, is true head supposed to be too hard? Is that what that means? A client saying he's just going to try something. Excellent 8th arc usage. Here we go. And there is the 0 stop. And they flip their configs. Zam, Talon roll. Makes a stress. So this 3 bank here, if this is a 3, oh, it's too hard. Oof. This is actually fairly bad for Han. Because he's going to have to rotate. That's going to be stressful. The 3 bank would have been pretty glorious here. And this is going to be a range 1 shot into red. Dare I say, it's a banger. Range 1 banger into red. 4 versus 1. The roll. Han has Leia. Leia and Suppressive Gunner. And finds the evade. That's going to be half points into red. Red, range 1 with the deplete 2 dice. Roll. We'll re-roll with network aim. And it's going to go ahead and spend the calculate. Try to do as much damage into Han as he can. On rolls. Takes 2. And this is going to be a range 1 banger from yellow now into Han. Oh my gosh. Hit, crit, crit. At least 2 crits going through. And Han's going to take it all. If one of these is a double damage, Han dies. Hit. Crit 1. Panicked. Crit 2. Stunned. And this is going to put Han at 3 stress. One, 2, and don't run into an obstacle. On down to 1. 1 hull and a dream. The nickels don't go out until the game's officially over. No one likes a premature nickel. We will be back Thursday with 3 more X-Wing games for you. If you're interested in signing up for a game, why not? Exclamation point signups and put your name on the sign-up sheet and I'll reach out to you. If you haven't, join our Discord. Love to have you. Exclamation point Discord. And if you haven't followed, you've been enjoying the stream, why not hit the follow button? If you really liked it, why not hit the sub button? But you know, whatever works for you. Go out on your own terms. I don't even think you can get off the map here. I think you just go fast as you can. Head right into Zam. Make Zam pay. Only if he clips the cloud. Zam will choose a card because Zam's a dick. There's the 2 slide slip. Zam 1 banks. Zam's a dick. Greg 2020. I mean, I'm not wrong. Here's Han. 3 forward. And we'll lay it into a blue. Han coming in hot. Clears, doesn't clip. Plenty of room there, doesn't clip. So he's just thinking about what his best shot here is for points. Your best shot at points is on yellow because you get 4 versus 1. Here's Han. Just playing for points. The roll. I mean, if you had just rolled better, we wouldn't be in this situation. Clearly. I think everyone should watch the video 10 more times. Shields down. Well, not shields down, but 2 shields down on yellow. Zam, range 1. Spends Dooku for 3 hits. Guarantees the kill. Right when it mattered most, you nailed that evade, buddy. Thank you guys for playing. Appreciate it. All right. That is it. GG's. We pay out the left side. Congratulations to those nickel winners. We're going to be back Thursday with a few more games for you of X-Wing. Looking forward to that. Let's see if someone's on. We can Ando's on, Cold Hard Facts is on, Cyrix on, and Brit's on. Who do you guys want to raid? Who you guys feeling? Ando, Colfax. I see Ando in the chat. That's good enough for me. Yoga Pants Chick. Who's Yoga Pants Chick? All right, we're about ready to go. And we'll see you next time. Thanks for joining us.